Welcome to the VI Show.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hi, dudes. I'm my special guest today, Tony. I call him the Gloomy Dude. Wow. If you want to empty a pub at the end of the night, I suggest you hire this guy. Okay, Tony, what's new regarding the global economies?
Greece has just had an election. However, the political parties are neck and neck. It just goes to show how divided the country is. The pro-bailout party has scraped through and the markets were initially positive to the news. Just have a look at this.
Hey, Tony, I want to show you this as well. Looks like Angela Merkel is confident that Greece will abide by its bailout pledges.
VI, there is not a cat in hell's chance of Greece abiding the bailout pledge. No chance at all. The austerity measures would be unbearable.
Okay, Gloomy Dude, what is the alternative?
There is no solution that does not involve a major depression. Sorry to say that, but that is the way it is. And it is about time the politicians faced up to reality. Politicians are simply buying time, but are only making matters worse further down the line.
Okay, what do you think will happen?
VI, you better sit down for this. There will be major civil unrest in Greece. No matter what course the politicians take, the tipping point was passed many years ago. Greece should never have joined the single currency. Their debt was hidden amongst the derivative. Goldman Sachs have a lot to answer for. I don't think for 1 minute the politicians can overcome the problems in Greece. There is far worse to come.
Hey, Tony, come on, give us some good news.
Sorry, VI, there is none. Spain is in a dreadful position. The 10-year bond yields have exceeded 7%. Italy has major problems, and I fear contagion will spread throughout the Western economies. Politicians will continue with money printing and inflate away our savings and pensions. The banking sector and our politicians have been highly irresponsible. I predict that by the end of the year, the financial collapse will be well underway. The authorities know this and will be making plans for it. Our freedoms will be curtailed. We will be living in a different world.
Not sure why I invited you back to my show. You have managed to depress me instead of my normal end to the show, which may I say is upbeat. This one is going to be different.
Yes, VI, the ending of this show is going to be different, and thank you for letting me choose the ending. The song you are about to hear truly captures the greed that has been operating under the debt-based fractional reserve banking fiat monetary system. I believe the debt-based model will be replaced. There is no choice. The current model is mathematically unsustainable. As the song says, I will revive, however it will be following a major depression, and I guess we will be back on the gold standard.
I'm the economy and I have brought along a song about the clusters of you busters who have done me wrong. Mr. Dow, you'd kiss my hand, you'd whisper this was what you planned. Now you decry me and your supply can't buy demand. What a spree, Mr. S&P. Got me all besotted too, then trotted through to fan your fantasy. Mr. NASDAQ, even you gave me far less than my due. And now you chaps have seen collapse to scraps of everything you blew. I didn't pop, I didn't swap. And when a market jumps the shark, it certainly deserves to drop. Hey boys, I see the dark of dread upon your street as you deplete and talk in shock of your retreat. But I know I will revive. Of course, a force of nature has to be the source of lots of drive. So my nerves know how to shield and my curves know how to yield. You took a dive, but I'll revive. I will revive. In Washington, I used to be so very hip, like Angelina, my arena being ownership. Then you G-men, you withdrew with the decree that we were through. If I'm a fright to Mr. Geithner, sir, well, I have feelings too, so laissez-faire. You didn't care. So cruel without your bull, I couldn't help become a bear. Well, I gave you back my chain, and the results are plain to see. You made the choice to set me free. Now you want to rule over me. I didn't carp. I didn't tarp. I didn't set the blaze. Abet the craze with rate cuts much too sharp. Hey, all I see the glaze of dread across your eyes when you revise. Each phase you said would stabilize, but I will revive. Won't be a victim of the dictum that I never more can thrive. I am like the very air in the background, always there. You may contrive, but I'll revive. I will revive. When the boardrooms were reward rooms, I was so sought out by instrumental men, those gentlemen who flout their clout. Then without a second glance, they stopped inviting me to dance. So I asked, why should I stand by to give a guy a second chance? You talking heads, you walking deads. I am basically healthy, but you guys went off your meds. All you thames and all you macs, you maniacs from Goldman Sachs. This contagion that is raging came rampaging off your backs. I didn't taunt, I didn't quant. I have no mansion whose expansion was just branching out to flaunt. Hey fellas, see a blanch of dread across your flash. You were so rash that I am currently in cash, 'cause I know I will revive. Maybe slimmer, but no dimmer, 'cause my glimmer is alive. Watch me rise up from the ash. Surprise, you'll crash into a smash. You may connive.